Hello everybody, welcome back to Dead Secret. My name is M the Eng. We got murdered in the last episode, so I don't know where I'm gonna start again. My mission is to jump out the window. I don't know if that's gonna work, but I don't know where I'm gonna start, so I didn't actually jump into the game yet, so I'm gonna hit continue and then... Okay, so starting here. Okay, I'm gonna just like... We've got a scary dude on the stairs, and I don't freaking like you, so get out there, go over that way. Go to the window. Window, window, window. Yes, window. She moves so slowly. Okay. Is that all it was? That's all it was. Where am I? Where's the house? Suddenly I'm really far away from the house, I guess. But I thought I needed to go check out that drawer. Okay. It's a headless crow? Oh, no, it has a head. Okay, bye. It scared me. What is this place? Which way should I go? I don't frickin' know. There seems to be another thing there, and maybe another one over there? I don't know. This looks familiar. Am I going in circles? Wait a second. Can I put on the... No, I can't put on the mask. Where do I go? Oh, I don't like this. I hate everything that this game does. Everything. It all upsets me very much. This feels like the right way. I seem to just be kind of following the crow. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad technique. Oh. Okay, so that wasn't right. So I guess that whooshy whooshy sound is when I go the wrong way. Okay, so I went the wrong way. Oh, what even is this? Okay, I came from there. Is that the shape of a person? Yeah, it is. Oh, I don't friggin' like that. I don't like that at all. I don't know where to go. But there's that sketchy dodo boots over there. I don't know if you guys can see that at the very edge of the screen. Oh, they're so creepy. Oh. If I make the wrong turn too many times, I bet they'll catch me. Okay, bird, where are you going? This is so scary. Okay, I don't see them. Oh, don't tell me I went the wrong way. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Oh, they're gonna catch me. I'm not happy about this at all. I don't like this at all. See? Oh, you're so creepy. I don't know. Do I go that way? I hope I go that way. This is so stressful. I don't like this. Why? Why are you here? What even are you? Holy crap. I don't like this at all. She moves so frickin' slowly. No friggin' wonder the thingy keeps catching me. Or I keep thinking the thingy... No, no, why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? I'm gonna cry. I don't like this. Oh my gosh, okay. So I must have hit my head. Okay. The man in the raincoat was that woodcutter? I was stuck so deep in the ground that I can't get it out with one arm. Why'd you go and break your frickin' arm? Holy crows. Not leaving until I figure out what was going on. That sounds like a poor life choice. I'm gonna climb back in through the window? Holy crappy-oly. Chapter 4, The Subconscious Mind. The human brain is, at some level, not unlike the pot that produces my coffee every morning. Sure. The water I pour into it is infused with the qualities of the roasted bean. The grounds themselves do not pass through the filter, but the liquid that collects in the carafe is no longer simply water. It has been permanently altered. Every part of my body is a sensitive instrument. My skin, my eyes, my muscles, my tongue. I am the coffee pot. This stream of psychological information is the water, and my conscious mind is the coffee in the carafe. And the sieve, the filter that makes the drink palatable, is the subconscious mind. Okay. Those things. What's that? Door is stuck. There are electronics inside and it looks like a battery. Okay. It's a model of the Earth. Is that the moon? Yeah, probably. It's a scale. Okay. Dr. Bullard, I followed your instructions to calibrate the Tempest prognosticator. Your concern was correct. The bottles must be placed from heaviest to lightest to produce accurate results. The actual weight depends on the leech used, so I have to recalibrate every time we want to take a reading. Also note that recalibration is required if the battery in the base dies. However, the device works as intended. Once the model is aligned precisely with the moon, it may then be used to start the lunar dream apparatus safely. Josie. Bullard's research is crucial to this story. I wonder if I can get this thing working. Okay, there's a handprint over there. I'm gonna... Oh, I can't use the mask. Who is woodcutter? Open the safe upstairs. Find the safe combination. Calibrate the device. Okay. Oh, I'm so nervous.
Marguerite Higgins is my hero. She won a Pulitzer for her reporting in Korea. I went to college because of her. She goes to war zones, marches with the troops. Nothing scares her, and she gets the story. Marguerite Higgins doesn't run from a juicy story just because her life is in danger. Neither will I.
Just because her life's in danger. Whew. Okay. November 15th, 1960. Dear Harris, I read in the paper today that you received a special award from the college for groundbreaking research. I am writing to wish you my sincere congratulations. I've said some things that I regret, but today I wish only to extend good wishes to you and to your future endeavors. Do you know the scene in North by Northwest when Cary Grant disrupts an art auction? He makes nonsensical bids until the police are called to haul him away. I saw it last summer at the cinema we used to drive to in Logan. It was lonely to go alone, but that scene made me smile. My life feels like that sometimes. I poke my head up and say something crazy every now and then, just on the off chance that somebody will take me away from all this. I'm no Cary Grant. I'm afraid. I would like to hear from you. Please write me back. Sincerely, Cynthia. She misses Bullard? Okay. Can I put on the mask? As much as I do not want to. What is with the spoopy dude? Oh, I'm not a fan. Ooh, is that paper under there? Strange device with bells atop. Okay, yeah, I know that, but like, can I go back over there? I don't like how slow you move, lady. Like, I thought your arm was broken, not your legs. Okay, so Spoopy Dude is doing a spoopy. H. Bullard, Daily Log, June 11th, 1965. Using the moon as a trigger for the lunar dream apparatus has its problems. The moon must be full, or nearly so. The night must be clear, and the process must be started at a very specific time to ensure that the moon is visible from inside the chamber. Josie's been following weather reports and using lunar charts to try to predict days for ideal test conditions, but it's an error-prone process. The data we get back from the weather service just isn't precise enough. Today I hit upon the solution. We'll build our own weather device. In fact, we can base it upon exceedingly accurate design from a century ago, the Tempest prognosticator. I'll have to make some modifications for our purposes, of course. I'm sure with some tuning, we can build a device that responds exactly to our weather needs. Then we'll need to get some leeches. Built a strange device to track the phases of the moon. With leeches involved. Oh, I'm on the other side of the piano now. I'm gonna go out there. Something about this feels safer than going through those doors. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe everything is terrifying. Why is that happening? Why is that happening?
Dad took me to Wichita once before he died. We drove for 4 hours to get there, ate hamburgers, and watched a movie. Then we went home. He never explained, just told me to get in the car. I guess he knew he was going to die.
Jeez. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Ooh, there's something over there. Why is the piano making noises? Why are you in a corner? Did somebody put you in a corner? You're freaking creepy. The hearth is covered in ash. Is there something written here? What? Oh, star, circle, square. Okay. The Crystal Cave by Bobby Sawyer, Chapter 8. The passage continued downward, a steep slope like we were going down a hill. The smooth crystal didn't give our feet purchase, and we were trying our best not to slip. It was dark as night, but the light from our helmets reflected strangely from the walls, making them dance blue. Once or twice I thought I saw a flicker in the glass, but it was just a trick of the light. It was cold down there. None of us was wearing a jacket. It dawned on us that we had come totally unprepared. A few hours before, we had been whooping and shouting, excited by the crazy angles that cut the crystal entrance out of the cave wall, sure that we'd found something that was going to make us rich. Now we walked in silence. Henderson's face wore a hard, determined look. Johnson's was all suspicious. Jimmy was just scared, his skin pale and his eyes wide. I opened my mouth to say something to him, then shut it. Either we'd find a way out or we'd die down here. All there was to it. It was then that Johnson screams. I don't like it. I don't know why Buddy's over there in the corner. Piano chair has been knocked over. Yeah, I see that. I'm scared, not blind. Wait, no, I wanted the mask. This game is so creepy. Okay, let's see that. National Recognition for Local College, July 2nd, 1965. Washington, D.C., the National Academy of Sciences announced its annual picks for leaders in science academia on Wednesday. Among the recipients of this prestigious award was our own Oakley College in Logan. The college won recognition for a controversial research paper published by the school's small neuroscience department last year. We are very proud to have our work recognized in this way, said Dr. Graham Wellington, chair of Oakley's Brain Studies program. We are a very small program focused on areas of research that the big schools ignore. We applaud the Academy of Sciences for giving us the chance to prove ourselves. The award-winning paper, authored by Wellington and Dr. Harris Bullard, was written in 1962 but only published last year, titled Accessing Subconscious Waves Through Twisted Pair Electroencephalography. Sure. Electroencephalography. The highly technical paper caused some controversy in the neuroscience community and was ridiculed by many experts in the field. The paper was the source of some local tumult as well. This paper was written entirely by Dr. Bullard, said one Oakley student who did not wish to give his name. Wellington just put his name on it and took all the credit. Bullard, who retired from the school last year, could not be reached for comment. July 2nd, 1965. Ah, so he also had motive. Claimed credit for a research paper that Bullard wrote. Work order, September 24th, 1965, invoice, blah blah, ordered by Cynthia Peckman, packing labor, 20 hours times 3 workers, rate $125 an hour. It's not very much. Estimated total $75, transportation and storage, blah blah, materials, blah blah, blah blah. Notes, client wishes to keep large items, piano, unpacked for sale at auction. Do not pack contents of guest bedroom, second floor, left side, not owned by client. Client is still looking for key to first floor study, will provide by 9/26. All expensive looking items are to be packed separately for immediate sale. Okay. Is Buddy still in the corner? Yeah. There's something over here, though. Floorboard loose? There are some loose floorboards here. Okay. I could probably pry these floorboards up with the right tool. Oh, the poker. I'll use the poker. Will that do it? Yep, a fireplace poker. Yes. Use the fireplace poker on the things. Well, I don't like the noises. Okay, can we use the right tool then, please? That would be cool. Are you serious? Can we not use this? There we go. If I can get this poker wedged under a board, maybe I can pry it up. There's a hidden space under the floorboards. Okay, with a key. Oh, okay, there's 3 numbers. I don't know. Wait, it's some sort of lockbox. There's a combination. Is it the shapes, maybe? It is shapes. Okay, so it was star, circle, square? I think. There we go. Oh, there's a key. It's an old metal key. Old key. Bill, I owe you many thanks for forwarding my request to the New York Times. I think we have the opportunity to tell one of the great science stories of the 20th century and make a considerable sum in the process. The Times is a great first step, but when we are finished, I want to have headlines written about me on the front page of every paper in the country. The key to our success is Harris Bullard's brain research. He has discovered something fundamental about the operation of subconscious brainwaves, and I believe that he will soon harness this knowledge to build a device whose object is to make men superhuman. Our first task is to procure this device before Bullard can publicize it, and my plans for accomplishing that are already in motion. Once the device is in my hands, I am confident that I can reproduce and improve upon his work. That, Mr. Mitchell, is where you come in. An invention of this magnitude must not be consigned to the boneyard of the academic journal. It deserves praise and recognition from the common man. We will make it the story of the year, and then we will sell the technology to those rich enough to meet our price. For now, we wait for Bullard to finish the device. Then we will make our move. I look forward to your continued cooperation in this mutually beneficial partnership. Best regards, Graham Wellington. Conspiring to steal Bullard's research. Left 20, right 50, left 10. Okay, so that's the save combination. I feel something like bad is going to happen right about now. Okay. Nothing bad has happened yet. Is Buddy looking at me yet? Oh, he's gone. Crap. This makes me so uncomfortable. Portrait of Bullard feels like he's looking at me. Yeah. No joke. I don't friggin' like that there's stuff hanging around that I can't see. Okay, so they have to calibrate leeches. Calibrate the machine based on the weight of leeches. What do I have? I have a key, a code, the small knob, and documents. Oh yeah, I should check my objectives. That's a really handy thing to have. Who is woodcutter? I open the safe upstairs, calibrate the device. Okay, guess I gotta go through here. I don't want to open this door. Okay, first things first. Okay, nothing really. I am so nervous. Pots and pans, they haven't been packed very well. Please stop it with the noises. Holy frick. I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. Stovetop is clean, it probably works. Don't really care, if I'm perfectly honest. I don't like the noises. I don't like it at all. This is making me so nervous. What's this? United States Patent Office. Excuse me. Patented January 3rd, 1963. Eyewear with electromagnetic refracting lenses. Harris Bullard, Oakley College. Failed. 4 claims. Abstract of the disclosure. A pair of goggles is provided which includes a metal strip, a battery, and lenses, an assembly which, when placed over the eye so that it rests against the head, permits the metal strip to touch the skin just above the left ear and crossing the forehead to touch the skin above the right ear as well. The function of the metal strip is to detect upon contact electromagnetic impulses from the brain and to transmit them to the lenses. The lenses are created from a glass material, reference co-pending application serial number blah blah, filed April 12, 1957, that is made to alter its refraction of light based on electromagnetic impulses received from the metal strip and amplified by the battery. This invention relates to the visualization of electromagnetic activity in the brain, and more particularly the creation of visual patterns based on the neural activity of the subconscious. Okay. For some reason I was thinking there's going to be something very grim. Coffee can that's frozen shut. I can hear something rattling around inside. Okay. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay, Bobby, here's the list of supplies this week. I know you're angry that I haven't paid in a month, but please wait a little longer. I'll have some money coming, and I'll be able to pay you soon. Beans, cigarettes, tonic water, white bread, butter, eggs, copper wire, 3-foot, solder spool, vinyl tape, gasoline, butane, leeches, as many as you can get alive. Bullard owed him money. Okay. More notes. Harris Bullard, I am woodcutter. You will complete your research and then hand it to me, or we can discuss the South Pacific in 1944. Okay. It's full of dishes. Geez, looks like they just threw them in there. Okay. January 2nd, 1961. Dear Harris, Happy New Year. I suppose I'm wasting my time by writing you again, but the new year always makes me think about the past. I was very upset when you did not respond to my last letter. I was told that you refused my calls at the college. I understand that you are still angry, and for that I cannot fault you, but unlike you, I have gotten past our little meltdown. I have grown to see it as the inevitable terminus of our relationship, something that had to happen sooner or later. Like spilt milk, as they say, it's not worth crying over. But I do have a request. I will make it plain. Harris, I need money. Some of my investments went bad last year, and with Kennedy in the White House soon, the others will certainly fail. You may hate me now, but I cannot believe you will consign me to a life of poverty. Somewhere deep down inside you, under that mask you wear in your daily life, I know you must still feel something for me. Please say you'll help me, just this once. Put down the mask and trust your feelings. Humbly and sincerely, Cynthia. Over Bullard, but wants money for her gambling debts. How do I know they're gambling debts? That seems like a stretch. Bottle, the letter D is printed on the label. Empty bottles. Oh, okay, I needed a bunch of empty bottles for the weather machine, didn't I? Enough here to feed a person for months. That's good. Sorted canned goods, peaches, corn. I could go for some peaches. Okay, I'm gonna check the mask one more time. Okay. Oh, I'm so nervous. I used the old key to unlock the door. Use the mask. Ooh. Gross. Ew. So many leeches. That's nasty. Tub is full of leeches. This is disgusting. Yeah, it's disgusting. The Crystal Cave by Bobby Sawyer. Chapter 14. I'm missing a lot of chapters in this story. I want there to be more. We rounded the corner and Johnson stopped dead, like he'd been given an electric shock. I about ran into him, cursing before I heard it. From somewhere far ahead, deep in the darkness, someone was singing. A woman's voice. It echoed off the crystal walls and then seemed everywhere at once. The song was so faint I listened hard but couldn't make out the words. The melody was odd, ghost-like, but it was definitely a person singing. Johnson turned and looked at me, but didn't say anything. We both understood. Someone was down there. Somebody who must know the way out. We were saved. We broke into a run then. Johnson cradling his arm as we tried to cross the forest of crystal, scrambling over translucent beams of amethyst big as fallen redwoods. I slipped, hit the smooth surface hard, got up again. We followed the woman's voice deeper and deeper into the cave. Jimmy got to the plateau first. I could tell before I made the rise that something was wrong. In the middle of the mesa was a sort of hatch, like something off the deck of a submarine. It was round and made of steel, and sticking out of it was a metal locking wheel. The woman's song drifted up from it like smoke. I looked back at Johnson as I grasped the handle. He was out of breath, still clutching his wrist where his hand had been, trying to keep the cloth tourniquet tight around the stump. He nodded and I gave it a turn. Jeepers. Guess leeches are a recent addition. Yeah, I would hope so. Okay. Cold winter increases risk of exposure, December 27th, 1964. Kansas City, KS, with temperatures below 20 for most of the state, experts warn that deaths from hypothermia are on the rise. Several deaths have already been attributed to the cold this year, including 2 hikers found south of Ottawa and a man in Wichita. December is one of the deadliest months, said Charles Manning, chief medical examiner at Ottawa PD. People don't realize how cold it's gotten and go out unprepared. Profound hypothermia occurs when a person's core body temperature drops below 90 Fahrenheit. However, scientists do not yet understand why the deep cold kills some people and spares others. According to Manning, men are at greater risk than women, and the cold is particularly dangerous for thin people. Identifying death by hypothermia can be a challenge, said Manning. If the victim is found in the snow with his clothes half off, then we know, but sometimes bodies aren't recovered until much later, often without a mark on them. Scientists do not understand why some victims of hypothermia remove their clothing, a phenomenon called paradoxical undressing, while others do not. Last March, the body of a 30-year-old woman who had been missing for several days was found near Topeka. After failing to identify the cause of death, the coroner chalked it up to exposure to the elements. The easiest way to stay safe is to not go out alone in the cold, especially at night, said Manning. If you must go out, make sure that other people know where you're headed and dress warmly. If you're in a car accident, stay in the car. Don't try to hoof it to the next town on your own. Okay. The music stopped. Oh, there's another bottle. Letter A is printed on the label. Okay. 2 out of 4. Toilet is a lot newer than the house itself. Okay. There's a lot of reading in this. H. Bullard, Daily Log, January 8th, 1956. As I sat idly by the window today, watching the snow slowly cover the fields, I remember the story of the Snow Woman. I first encountered it in a thin volume of Japanese folk tales that somebody loaned me at the base in Yokohama, and a decade later is the only story from that collection that I can recall. The Snow Woman is a fascinating character. She is a monster, a murderer, a force of nature, yet she has human qualities as well. Having fallen in love with a young man, she spares his life in order that she may appear to him later in another form and marry him. By telling her of his father's death, the man breaks a contract, but it's not just a contract between the man and the Snow Woman, it's a contract with the universe itself. It is what binds her to the mortal plane, allowing her to live as a human with the man she loves. By breaking his promise, he has destroyed her life. She is no longer able to remain with him or with her family, even if she should want to. It is no wonder she is angry. Interesting. At some point, the original toilet must have been replaced. Why do we care? The toilet's spotless. Okay, someone cleaned it. What's this? The Week in Review, November 6, 1964. Johnson City, Texas President Johnson boned up on reports and correspondence at the LBJ Ranch today, pending arrival of cabinet officials for a wide-ranging review of defense and foreign problems. Defense Secretary Robert S. McNamara and Deputy Defense Secretary Cyrus R. Vance were due to arrive by Jetstar at 3 p.m. CST and will remain overnight at the ranch. Saigon, South Vietnam, the Viet Cong mounted an assault on the Bien Hoa Airport in Saigon on November 1st. Washington has yet to comment on the impact of the attack on U.S. operations in Vietnam. Neshoba County, MS. 18 men arrested by the FBI in connection with the murder of 3 civil rights workers are still awaiting formal charges from the state. The men, alleged to be members of the Ku Klux Klan, are accused of murdering James Chaney, Andrew Goodman, and Michael Schwerner with the tacit cooperation of the local police. The 3 activists were visiting the area to investigate the burning of a church. Entertainment. The Supremes' Baby Love remains at the top of the charts this week, followed closely by Oh Pretty Woman by Roy Orbison. At the movies, The Outrage opened this week. Paul Newman, Lawrence Harvey, and Claire Bloom star. November 6, 1964. Okay. Another handprint.
If Woodcutter killed Bullard, he was pretty sneaky about it. No marks on the body, no sign of a struggle. Coroner ruled it was pancreatic failure. How do you kill a man without leaving a mark on him? And why return to the scene of the crime?
Maybe. My reflection scared me. Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna need a flashlight. Don't tell me it's gonna get dark and I'm gonna need a flashlight. Flashlight, no batteries. This is real. I could die here. Yeah, you could. It's a test. I can do this. I can do this. Okay. Sure. There's nothing special about the faucets. Towels are clean and pressed. Good to know. Alright. Sounds great. I don't think I need the leeches yet. I'm probably gonna have to come back for them. Frig. Frig. Okay, I'm actually gonna cut this one here, because I don't know what's gonna happen next, and I don't want to get in the middle of something and then have the video run too long, so, whew, okay. This is so stressful. Nothing has even happened to me this time around in this episode, and I'm still, like, freaking out. This game though, man. Oh, man. I don't know, I think this scares me a little more than amnesia. I shouldn't say that. I feel like that's taboo, but I think I am more nervous right now than I was for amnesia. Okay. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I will be filming another one of these, so maybe check out my other videos in the meantime, or, you know, whatever. I try not to be pushy. I'm just glad you're here. So, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in another one. So, bye!